Hey guys, welcome to the Sim Racing Paddock. I'm William Marsh, and we are jumping back into F1 2019. So, about a week ago or so, I think, I did my first impressions on F1 2019. Actually, no, it was this week, but we are currently doing some more testing on F1 2019. In our first stream, we did a little bit of the career mode and a little bit of just rough driving impressions. I want to do a little more on the driving impressions, get a better idea on the driving feel of the cars. So we're going to be doing more in the way of test driving in this stream, I think. So we can get an idea on how the cars drive, how they feel, and so on. So, with that being said, let's go into the time trial, because actually no, time trial, it kind of, if I remember correctly, 2018 had some weird driving feel in the time trial. Grand Prix was a little better, so we'll do Grand Prix race weekend and we'll jump into a 2019 car. Something interesting I'm noticing, oh, that's F2, yeah, so we could do F2, but first, now we'll start with F1 2019. So, I'm thinking, let's go with Red Bull Racing. And let's go with Max Verstappen. And we did Australia in our stream last time. And let's go with a track I might know all right. And that should be Canada. So practice, we'll do just single session. One-shot qualifying is fine. And why not 50% race with formation lap? And I'd say like 60% strength is pretty good for me. That's generally what I've been comfortable with. So hopefully everyone is having a great day so far. So far, my day's going pretty well. We'll do simulation damage, why not? We'll go slightly masochistic. And I'll do traction control off. Yes. I'll just do automatic ERS mode. And we should be good to go. Alrighty. So, this will be interesting because yesterday I did my live stream testing out the rFactor 2 lower tier open wheel cars. So now we're jumping to the high speed F1 cars. And we'll just skip past this, avoid copyright claim. And we'll just hit the track, flying lap, why not? Turn on DRS. So it's interesting because always with the Codemasters titles, the cars tend to not really feel too well connected to the track. I mean, there is this sense of connection, but not to the extent of Assetto Corsa, rFactor 2, even iRacing. The car just feels a little more connected. And in this, it just feels like there's a sense of detachment, which is unfortunate that it's still there. I would like to have a little better connection with the force feedback. Just thinking. Almost hit the wall there. That would have been ugly. DRS on again. And I just freaking hate the halo still.
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few laps with the data open and get a feel for how to control them.
Oh, a little loose there. I have not tested online racing yet. I might do it after this race weekend.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Almost lost it there. We're on hard tires right now. There we go, decent run out of that corner. Tryson fourth. Just clipped the wall, or the corner marker a bit. So yeah, it's interesting because the handling's intuitive yet detached at the same time, which that's a weird thing to say. So like, for example, I can catch slides all right, but it just feels like the car's not well connected to the road. Hey Todd, thanks for that. I'd say Jimmy's a better driver though. I always struggle with this corner here. Whoa! And there. So I'm curious. We have simulation damage on. So how sensitive is simulation damage now? Let's find out.
What happened? Let me know you're okay.
Okay. Well, that's better than initial simulation damage, I think. Let's test that again. Just slight impact. Okay.
Are you all right?
I mean, that's kind of acceptable. Yeah, R. It's weird because, yeah, I could definitely tell where you're coming from. It just slides a lot. And it just, in some ways, doesn't seem realistic. Exit photo mode. That was not what I meant to do. What button on this is to... Really, do they not have a button that's mapped to go out of camera mode off the top of the head? So we'll retire from the session. Retired due to accident. I'm gonna check something real quick. Might need to fix something on the encoder real quick. Notice the frame rate really dropped.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three, who are Bottas, Vettel, and Nico Hulkenberg. Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over.
Hold on
However,
one
we'll
second.
be back shortly.
Stream is going to cut out for a sec. I'm going to change an encoder real quick, and I'll be right back.
For more Formula One action.
Okay, guys, I am back. I just needed to change the encoder. I noticed with the NVIDIA encoder it was getting a little taxed, so I'm testing out with the H.264 encoder. And now we're going to jump into qualifying. So we need to run with soft tires. And we're going to go to the track. Flying lap. Soft tires feel a lot better, though. I'll definitely say that. The Ferrari and Mercedes just pull away right there. That was a decent lap, though. I'll take it. 8th. Ow, okay, I thought that was decent.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Hamilton, Leclerc, and
Gasly
Valtteri
beat me
Bottas.
by
With qualifying
about 3
complete,
tenths.
All that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted.
All right, let's see how many times we get killed in this race event. Again, to avoid copyright strike. Or whatever. Hey, Archie, doing pretty well. How about you?
It's time to see how our drive...
All right.
You should have some space going into the first corner.
Let's take a look at
so
the race
try to keep
strategy
it tidy.
first. One sec, though. I need to fix something on my stream dashboard. Okay, there we go. So, we have 2 ideas. So, yeah, it's 35 lap race. We're doing 50% because why not? So, high tire management or low tire management. So, low tire management would be about 6 seconds slower. So, because I think I could be conservative once we really start going. So that's 6 laps, 8 laps, 10 laps, and 11 laps. So 4 stints, 3 stops. 3 stints, 2 stops. Let's try to get this going. We'll do the first strategy, because I think I can manage the tires. Except, I think for this race, I am going to turn off the halo. The halo is just getting really irritating, in my opinion. The formation lap. I like that they did add this.
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tyres as well, please. radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
This is the corner I always struggle with. Yeah, it's a nice day out today. Definitely, Todd. And yet I'm in the garage streaming a racing video game. And boom, they take control away from you. Well, last year, a lot of YouTubers were getting copyright struck by FOM, Formula One Management. So that's why we're like all on edge right now because of that.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
I want to... oh, whoops. Not a great start. Big lockup. Come on. Choo-choo train right now. Come on, Lance. Run me out to the grass. Just drove through the sparks he kicked up. Had a tiny door open, but it got slammed shut. A little cloudy right now. So DRS should be turning on this lap.
DRS is now enabled and will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone.
It's interesting seeing some parts of the track in shade, some parts not. I'm on the brakes a little early. Starting to see some action ahead of us.
Excess of fuel. We can turn up the engine to mix mode 3 if you need it. Turn fuel to rich.
Alright, let's go rich for a bit. So Stroll has a draft as well, so I can't really do anything.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Great exit off the corner. Oh, shoot.
Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
Oh. I might have came down on him there. Let's take a look. Yeah, I came down. Okay, let's try that again. This time gave him some room. But hey, that was good sensitive damage, all things considered.
Right, some information on Ricardo. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
Yeah, all the F1 games had flashbacks from Codemasters, I think.
Gap to teammate ahead is 2.8 seconds.
Cars starting to really start coming in to my own personal preference. Oh, Hulkenberg, blue motor. Okay.
Okay, clear.
Just imagine if this simulated, like,
They are out of the race.
if they simulated oil getting laid on the track, I would have been screwed. So pit window between 7 and 12. I am not using traction control or
Hit
ABS.
this lap, so push now.
So we're pitting this lap, okay. That works. Another yellow flag. Oh, that's Hulkenberg pulled off the track. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool that he actually chose a spot to get pulled off the track.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
Okay, pitting in this time.
Pierre is in the pits.
Come on, service him fast.
Release.
Okay, that hurt us a little bit, getting held up by Pierre. I'm not sure why they would really call us in the same lap as him.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
But yeah, that hurt us a bit. So we're on mediums now, so car should be a little more slippery. Thank you to whoever it was who subscribed. Pilot in Command, thank you for subscribing. I'm going to go back down to standard fuel mix for now. Take it easy.
We're at +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
Whoa, okay. Come on, Kvyat. And we got the DRS from him from before we passed him. There we go. All right, let's try to make some more moves. Little lock up there. I like going down to about 58-56% brake bias. Forgot to do that earlier. I can't catch him fast enough. Oh, that got close. I had to get out of the gas because he was trying to run me wide. Made a nice clean pass there.
The car ahead is coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead, now running medium tyres.
Not within a second yet. Dang it. Alright, it's Raikkonen ahead of us. Or, no, Magnussen. Okay. My bad. We're building a gap ahead of the car behind us. I don't think we're within a second yet. Nope. So I think we're at 60% strength, which is classified as hard. Generally provides a decent challenge for me. So what's the gap?
The car ahead is starting to
1.2.
create a gap. They're starting to pull away from us.
Let's change that.
Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds per lap.
We're gonna be close. Nope, not within 1 second. Okay. Well, yeah, Fanatic's been heavily promoting F1 2019 to also cross-promote their new Formula wheel. Like, that's why they have, like, the €1 promotion. Where if you get, like, the Fanatic rim, you get F1 2019 for €1. I'm gonna wait for a DRS zone to make my move. I don't think I'm close enough. Whoa, big lockup. Except we got a better run off somehow. Again, we make another pass on the outside there. And we get the DRS to pull away a little more. Rashid, it's already up. You can check the video out on the channel. I put it up on Tuesday. So yeah, guys, if you haven't seen already, I put up my video with my impressions on the Fanatec Direct Drive wheel. It is on the channel now. I got to visit a friend for a few hours to try out his Fanatec DD2 wheel. And I gotta say, I enjoyed it. I don't see like a big reason to upgrade to it from my OSW, but it's a great wheel. Alright, we're up to 7th.
Pierre is in for his stop.
Pierre's already in the pits again? Okay. We'll try to build up our gap on Magnussen. Car started to step out a little behind me there. I don't know if I have enough to really catch up to Perez. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. It's early for your Pierre to stop. I mean, we're halfway. They're saying our window is lap 21. Okay. So Pierre must be going for the 3-stop strategy.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up. Okay, gap ahead is 1.8 seconds.
We're closing in. Oh, we almost lost it there. Yeah, we don't have too much wear on the tires. It just, woo, started to step out on me there.
Catching the car ahead by around 0.5 a lap.
That's not bad. Little lock up there. We're not within a second yet.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well.
We're gonna have DRS here.
seconds. The car behind has started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form.
Whoa! I do not know what happened there. He just... Woo! He got on the brakes really early there. Yeah. Second mulligan of the race. Well, Samos, one thing to consider is this is more similar to what you would see in real life. Because you hold up your hand like this, you'll see through the halo. So this is closer to reality than actually having the halo there. So, I'm just saying. There's Bottas. Okay.
See some rain. ETA is about 15 minutes.
Rain? That could make things interesting. Aw, come on. They always like to swing out like that. Oh my gosh! Jeez, they're aggressive.
We're gonna box this lap, push hard on the in-lap. Okay, the gap behind is 2.5 seconds. Pit now.
Good. As in real life, okay. And we're gonna have to replace the
Take it
wing.
easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage. Exit now.
JP, maybe after the race. Right now, I'm just trying to be comfortable and finish this event.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
There's Grosjean again.
Gap to car in front is 3.1 seconds. Some information on Giovinazzi. They seem to have an issue.
Okay, Lando Norris is ahead of us. It seems like track is starting to get under more cloud cover.
Pierre is in the pits.
There's Magnussen. Oh, good pass there. He's in DRS range. Little washed out there. So Pierre's in front of us. Let's see what we can do.
The gap to the car ahead is 3.0 seconds.
I don't know if... it sounded like Pierre
Speeding
pitted,
up
though.
again, so I expect they fixed whatever the problem was. Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
I think I'm alright right now, though.
Expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
If it's 10 to 15 minutes, we might be good. We'll find out.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.5 seconds.
Okay, we're gaining about half a second. Side by side. This should be interesting.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
Okay, that was kind of an aggressive move. Not on this stream. I don't think I'm going to do career mode. Oh my gosh, Gasly just sent it. Whoa! Okay, that should have been a lot of damage, but it wasn't. Still remarkable side-by-side racing. 5 laps to go. Well, 6 technically. Woo, that got loose.
The gap behind us is 4.9 seconds.
Perez has the DRS, and I think faster straight line. Oh, we're starting to lose it a bit. There's our move.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh boy. That was scary. Surprised we can get hit with the penalty there.
Okay, we don't think we're far away from some rain. I'll keep you updated as the conditions change. Okay, gap ahead is 16.2 seconds.
Yeah, no way in heck I'm going to catch Vettel. That was weird. Just all of a sudden washed out on, and doesn't look like the rain's hit yet. Actually, I might be hearing it. Yeah, it's definitely rain. Yep. This is going to make things interesting.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
can he handle like that as it's starting to get wet?
Hamilton's in first place. We're at +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
This is slightly concerning, guys. That looked like he got really loose behind us. Let's hope the track doesn't get a little too messed up here.
This is your final lap of the race.
Starting to get definitely slicker. Woo! Lewis Hamilton takes home the win. Here's the turn. Pedal to the metal. Ease it through. And we're going to take home 5th. All right.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Yeah, the little rain was all right, but after a couple laps, you were really able to start feeling it start to wash out a bit. That got a little scary at some points.
Talk to me, Ants. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best
Everyone
out
else
of the
was
car,
losing their
to
heads.
maximize the strategy and to stay out of
But
trouble.
yeah, not bad for running a 50% race, and I didn't realize there was going to be rain at the end.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once
And
again,
we're not
it's
on
the
it, so
Silver
I don't
Arrows
care.
who take tops. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
It has to be said, Roman Grosjean certainly had my eye today. He made impressive gains during the race.
Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to
But
everyone.
hey, so going on to some of my thoughts about the driving model in this. So, with the control and stuff, it feels a little on and off. You're either on, connected, or off, you're slipping. There's no real middle ground, unfortunately. So, there's that. And then, also, as I've sort of implied earlier on, it kind of feels like there's a slick layer of sorts between the tires and the track. So, it doesn't feel as connected as other cars in other sims. So that's a little unfortunate. So yeah, it's like you can understand what the car is doing, but it doesn't feel too intuitive. That's kind of the issue I have. So it's a little frustrating. It's not the end of the world, but yeah, just some of my thoughts on it. So let's jump into some sort of classic car, because I want to get an idea. So it looks like we don't have the 19. We'll just do this, and let's pick Suzuka. Why not? And we'll do... I'm just going to focus on practicing, I think. Whoops, wrong button. So, yeah. So, it's kind of frustrating, the physics in the game. I mean, you can get used to it, but it's still a little off-putting. And I hate to say it, but...
Rain is falling here in Japan as the teams
raining
prepare to
track
take
as
to the
well.
track in today's
Okay.
practice. The wonderful Suzuka circuit.
So it should be fun. But yeah, so... compared to what I was driving in R-Factor 2, this is just nowhere near as good. Which is kind of disappointing. Because they've been making advancements, but I just feel like not enough. Huge lockup. Again, I like running about 56% brake bias in this. In theory, I should be going with this shifter. But yeah, it's connected enough to give you an idea on this car. It's connected enough, but it just still feels like there's a layer of disconnect. That it's almost floating on the tracks, that you're steering rather than driving. That's kind of like my opinion on it, which is somewhat unfortunate. Opinion on the F190s cars. Those are a blast to drive. You need to take the time to dial in the force feedback in Race Room, but when you do, it feels great. Ow.
Oh, I see, that looked bad.
Rip.
Are you alright? Let me know you're alright.
So yeah, this has somewhat realistic damage too. But yeah, so it has that extra layer of disconnect in these cars specifically, which it's kind of irritating. It's miles better than 2017. 2018, I might almost like more than this though. And it's something where even with that layer disconnect, it's almost easy to drive in some ways compared to other simulations F1 cars. So it's almost on the easier side. This car is difficult, especially in the rain though, I'll say that. But with a 2018 car compared to like the Formula Hybrid, I think the Formula Hybrid's a more difficult car because the F1 games need to be accessible for the newcomers, I'd say. Warning, exceeded track limits. So let's actually try to throw down a decent lap, and I'm just going to shut up.
With that, you're now currently the fastest in this session so far.
Again, okay. Dang it. Let's try that again. Yeah, you need to be careful how hard you mash on the throttle. I think because you're going under that bridge, so you're going from wet to dry to wet in about a second, or a half a second. That upsets the balance of the car. So it's nice that it's simulated, but yeah.
These conditions don't look like they're shifting. We're predicting at least 20 minutes of heavy rainfall.
There we go. Yeah, let's now do a clean, no reset lap. Or no flashback lap. So I've heard in rain, you actually don't want to go inside, outside. You want to sort of ride the middle of the track. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Or trying to do. There we go. A little wide there. Okay, again, we don't want to mess up here. So yeah, we go from wet to dry to wet again, and I think that upsets the balance of the car. So you gotta be careful there. Finally full throttle for about a second. Okay, guys, so we are back. Sorry about that. I was in the middle of driving and all of a sudden just totally froze up on me. And it was not overheating or anything like that. First time I've seen a crash like that in this at all. So, don't exactly know what happened. Yeah, like both of my screens totally froze and everything happened. So, yeah, that was a little unfortunate, I'll say that. But, hey, we're back and that's pretty good. So, yeah. Yeah, Rayburn, I was rebooting before. Yeah, so let's turn off the display capture again and turn on game and boot up F1 2019. So yeah, that was weird. I'll say that. But still, like, just sort of on the point I was talking about. This is something where, wait. Okay, there we go. So yeah, also what was weird was that when the computer froze up, it actually made my wheel go right. And I had to use my emergency stop on the wheel, which is over here. But yeah, hopefully this doesn't split my stream up into two parts, so that would be unfortunate. One of the things I also don't like about Codemasters games, they always throw out that prompt, you don't have a controller profile for one of your wheel products. And it's like, yeah, can you just let me get in the game and worry about that later? So, let's take a look. So jump into Grand Prix again. And it looks like you can actually resume your session if it crashes, so that's a positive. I don't know why it's flickering on the screen. But yeah, so I am enjoying this though, all things considered.
Here in Japan as the teams prepare to
So, what we can do, I think, is session info, accelerate time, and I think, in theory, or toggle weather. Okay, that's one-shot qualifying in race. So, I guess you can accelerate and try to see what happens if it dries up, but it's not drying up, so at least you can do this forecast. So, what, is it going to rain the whole session? Yeah, so forget that. We'll just do a different session. So, we can go to Grand Prix, start a new Grand Prix, and let's jump into classic cars. Interesting how you have to complete the Senna versus Prost invitational events to unlock the MP4/5B and the F190. So, FW14B, that could be fun to drive. And let's pick a track that I'm okay at. Brazil's one I'm decent at, so why not? And then weather and time of day. We'll just do light cloud. And yeah, should be fun to drive. And we can get an idea. So now we're getting back on track. Hopefully everything is going to work all right. There we go.
Remember to protect the inside on the run down to turn 1. Make yourself
Oh, it's just throwing us right into the race. Okay. So we're just gonna get thrown in and get a feel for how this car's handling. I hate to say it, but I think the classic cars feel better than the modern. I mean, not much better, but still just better. On a dry track. So Billy, how's it going? Nice to see you drop by. But yeah, it still feels unusual, these cars. I'll say that. I think this lack of a sense of connection is also partly what is kind of irritating for just being almost too easily overshooting the corners, things like that. You just don't get an idea on what the car's doing. The car doesn't really communicate well with you. And granted, in sim racing, you don't get as much communication as in other, like, real-life driving. But still, I think in other titles, you get a better idea on what the car is doing. What do I expect from R Factor 2's Nordschleife? It's going to be a great track, I think. Judging from what they've done recently, Sebring, Le Mans, Zandvoort, all three great tracks. And then Nürburgring, and I think not just the Nordschleife, but also the GP track. I think those are going to be another great pair of tracks that are going to be excellent additions to the sim. I just think that there's stuff on the back end that really needs to be improved to match the content they're putting out. But I have faith in Studio 397. I mean, they're putting out great content. They just need to fix the behind-the-scenes stuff. And I don't know what all they're fixing right now, but right now, I'm confident in what they're doing. I have made videos calling out like Studio 397 on stuff they've done and saying like what needs to be done more, and I feel like I have faith that they're getting those things done. It's a matter of if the community will latch onto it. Thank you to whoever it was who subscribed. Whoa, a little wide there. This car should not be leading this race because we have the V10 era Formula One cars behind us. Those should be much faster than we are. Yeah. Like, I made my video calling out Simbin. We keep on getting, like, these tiny trickles saying we're working on it, but talk is cheap. Give me your, like, proof.
This is your final lap of the race.
Okay, I have a morbid experiment I want to try at the end of this race. If I total my car but cross the start-finish line, do I still get the win? We will find out in about half a lap. Alright, we gotta time it just right.
Yes, you've done it. Well done.
Okay. We do win the race.
Well, I'm thoroughly thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, and I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up
That's
there.
one way to finish a
Great to
race.
see them make their way out onto the podium.
So happy spraying the champagne. Alright, so I think I am going to jump into another open wheel. I think I'll just do GP2, share my thoughts on that while driving, and then I might wrap up this stream. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes, and yeah. Because I'm curious about GP2. Because you only get... Formula 2, I should say, not GP2. Formula 2. And I'm curious because these would be a mini step up above what I was testing in R Factor 2. And I'm just wondering. So, for this, let's just go with Australia. And we're going to do that and then 5-lap race. Why not? Wait, wrong button. But yeah, so it's interesting driving these. Well, I don't really know off the top of my head what the differences are between GP2 and Formula 2. But yeah, so this was like the big new addition to the game. Formula 2 has made its addition. You finally have a feeder class, and I was disappointed by the implementation in the career mode. I felt like they could have done a lot more. So again, I like doing about 56% brake bias, and yeah, that car just is, for lack of a better term, understeering. Okay, let's get a few corners in. Yeah, Billy, that was just like, really? They tease you. I mean, it would be nice to have an option for a full season or the scenarios. And again, I can't imagine that these Formula 2 cars would drive this bad. I hate to say it, but I can't picture them being this understeering. I totally missed the corner there because I was reading chat. That was all me. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, now I'm paying attention. I want to really get an idea on how these cars drive. I can't imagine the cars handling like this. I wish there was some, or maybe, is there a Formula 2 mod in Assetto Corsa, I think? I might need to try that out, because this just, or maybe tweak the setup in this car. Okay, let's try to throw down a good lap.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Okay. So let's try something. We're going to go to the garage. And I want to try to get more oversteer. Like, free up the car a bit in the corners. So, session info. Vehicle management. Car setup. Oh, wait. Car setup. So, this is increased downforce.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 47.9.
So let's see how this is. Slightly better. Just slightly. Big lockup.
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few laps with the data open and get a feel for how to control them.
Okay, that's all right. Six.
That lap puts you at the top of the table.
Okay, yep, the green AstroTurf is not good on the tires. I think F2 is a spec series, if I remember correctly. I believe it's spec. I don't know for absolute certain. We'll be able to do a quick race after this. Whoa! And bam!
Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
Huh. I didn't break a wheel or anything. I'm curious what happened there. So, we just nosed it in. A little too close on the curb and bam! Alright. Simulation damage can be pretty intense. So, okay, the full Apex look, why not? So, go into settings, F6, camera. So, we'll just do, look to Apex. 15 degrees is maximum. Ooh, that is jarring. That feels very unusual. Let's try one lap with this. Hey, Counter Debate, how's it going? Come on. Whoa!
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Okay. Scott Speed!
Are you alright? Engine off. Engine off.
Scott Speed. That is how you wreck someone. Yeah, this look to Apex is very jarring. Because it responds to your steering. So yeah, we need to turn that off, I think, in my opinion. We'll turn it off, like, for the start of the race. 5-second penalty for wrecking another car.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the
Hey,
session.
at least
then
we're
here
still
are
top.
your top three. Norris.
Okay, so we're going to the features. Yeah, I need to turn it off. Yeah, I saw you got a new VR headset. If I wasn't completely broke, I would consider getting a headset.
As the engineers make their last...
Alright, so final race of the stream, guys. We should have some fun.
Okay, the run into turn 1 isn't too long, so the pack...
Alright, so preferences, camera options. There we go. Not a good start. And let's try that again. Looks like he is not at all happy with it, though. Okay. Try this again. So yeah, once you get used to the handling, this is all right. But it's just getting used to the handling. Oh!
You've got front wing damage. Recommend you box for any...
Yeah. Seems like they really break early. I'd say top 5 would be nice. Let's see what we can do. Just phase through that cone.
Let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Okay, that was a bit of a send, and I got returned. That was on me. And I don't even get a warning for that. That's interesting. I should have gotten a warning or a penalty there. Meh. There we go. We got a good run. Okay, I should be penalized for that.
Nice work, that brings you up a place.
Nice work. Okay. Yeah, that wing is messed up. Now it's really messed up. 2-second time penalty for that. Okay.
You've been awarded a time penalty for that last incident.
That penalty system just makes no sense. And yeah, this car's trashed. Okay, so forget that. I'm just gonna get into my final thoughts while just driving. I'll try to actually be smart. Okay, so final thoughts so far on this second impressions. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that guy was just going for a hole that wasn't there. So, let's try this again. Wow, no contact in first corner. All right. So, now that we've actually gotten started, actually, hold on. Big lockup from Markelov.
That's a decent start. Good job.
So, now that we've gotten a decent start, let's talk about my thoughts in driving F1 2019 right now. So, I feel like the physics, they're relatively okay. It's just, it's missing that area of feeling connected to the track, which is kind of important for a racing game. It feels like you're kind of floating on a small layer above the track, and basically I'd say it feels like a Codemasters F1 game, take it as you may. But there are some minor improvements to the feel of the car. You can catch slides if you know what to feel for, which is good. In that element, it feels slightly better than 2018, but in other elements, it feels kind of more gamey, which is kind of irritating. And still, this is pretty fun, I'll say that. It's a pretty fun game. I'd say more can be done, but this is also Codemasters we're talking about. It's also disappointing that there's no VR right now, because VR would be great to see in this game. VR would be amazing. But yeah, I mean, it's an okay game. I'd say there's no real reason to upgrade to it if you already have 18. If you have 18 and you're enjoying it, then I'd say there's no real reason to upgrade to 19. Because the classic cars are almost identical. Formula 2, it's a little fun, but for the career mode, it's just a gimmick. So yeah, if you're happy with 2018, stick with that. Because this is just 2018 really with a new car added as well. And just some enhancements. Woo, almost lost it there. Hey Kev, how's it going? Alright, halfway through the race now. Okay, we almost had to run off. We're gonna get a good run on the inside here. And man, DRS closing on Albon big time. Here we go. We should get him on this front straight.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
Alright, 2 clean laps. And we should be okay. That was low-key terrifying. So yeah, with these final 2 laps going on right now, basically, if you're wanting to get F1 2019, it's mainly for the roster change and for Formula 2. And I'd say if you're looking for more than that, you'll come away kind of disappointed. There's not really too much beyond that. Like, sure, there's career mode where now roster real world drivers can switch teams mid or between seasons, which that's kind of cool, but beyond that, I just don't see any reason to really recommend F1 2019. Also, I'll mention that visuals look better. 2019, they did a great job with the lighting, but there are other sims that do better job with lighting, I think. Alright, final lap.
This is your final lap of the race. We're leading our teammate.
I mean,
by
I'm enjoying this,
3.2
but
seconds.
also I would say I would not spend $60 on this, let alone 80 or something. So, if I remember correctly, was it Billy? Alright, Billy, if you're still in here, didn't you do a video talking about why you got a refund of F1 2019? And yeah, if you haven't seen that video, I recommend it. It's a good watch, where basically he talks about the reason why he decided not to keep it. And yeah, I just say this isn't really worth the $60, especially if you bought 2018. And I'd say 2018 was enough of a step over 2017 to warrant that $60. This, not so much, I think. If you're a diehard F1 fan, you want the latest drivers and everything, sure, why not? But otherwise, I'd say no. So yeah, guys, after we cross our finish line, I'm going to wrap up this stream. And yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Because the comment section for the stream will open up afterwards and you can share your thoughts there. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, even with that computer crashing issue. That was a little unfortunate, but hey, we got it back up and running and everything. So guys, thanks for watching. For the Sim Racing Paddock, I'm William Mars, and we get the win, and you have a good one.